Will someone like to buy and sell things with me? That'd be fun. Doesn't that sound like fun?
You're not a part of this post as far as I know. What do you want?
Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. Any interesting places around here?
Have you ever heard the story of the bomber that crashed into the lake before the war? Supposedly it's mostly intact, even after all that time.
So you're a ranger?
For about 10 years now. Toughest training I've ever done, and was the proudest day of my life when I got my ranger badge. Did you know that the first battle at Hoover Dam was won because of the Rangers? Legion had the numbers, but we had the skill.
Cool. What do you do here?
Ranger Station Alpha used to be the frontline outpost for NCR. When we moved onto the dam, this station has fallen into more a support role.
Goodbye.
So long.
Hey.
You're the one I need to talk to.
You a transfer from one of the other posts? I haven't seen you around before.
I gotta give you this stuff.
Oh, right. She radioed ahead and mentioned that somebody was coming by.
Anything going on around here?
Just the usual. Legion scouts try to slip across the river a couple of times a week, but they always end up floating downriver with holes in their heads.
Good for you.
Don't get killed out there.
You have a name? Nope. NCR needs you strong. Do not eat irradiated food. Talk to your NCR medical officer about how you can recognize and avoid dangerous foods. Boulder Beach Campground.
Let's dance.
What is it? Oh my god, did you see his little butt jiggle? That was hilarious. What a good time. 100 XP? Did we just level up? Hello. Camp Golf. Okay. It's an old golf cart. How cute. Who are these people, though? Who are you, people? Oh, NCR. Fine. Great. Doing great. Are we getting closer to... Oh, there's one over here. I'll put my marker there. I don't know if we'll be able to make it over there. Ooh! Ooh, a golf tent. How fun. Doc Sawbones.
Something I can do you for?
Yeah. I don't know. Let me see my options. I need medical supplies.
Here's what I got.
Ooh, he's got a lot of caps, y'all.
Hello.
Sergeant McCready.
Oh, hell. What is it now?
How'd you end up at Camp Golf?
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. They've gotten soft with no action.
What do you do now the fighting's died down?
Mostly drill the troops, try to keep the discipline up and combat readiness high. It's not the easiest job in the world. Soldiers without a mission get bored very easily. Still, with the Legion just across the river, we have to be ready.
Sounds like you're a little disappointed in your troops.
Disappointed. We call them the Misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps.
What?
Squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Maybe I can help you whip them into shape.
You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
How do you like serving in the army?
Man, it's my life. I joined up when I was 16. I don't know how to do anything else.
You joined at 16. That's some dedication.
Thanks. I only wish some of the soldiers under my command would share some of it.
Bye.
Yeah, whatever.
But don't be rude. Don't be rude. That's my job. Hello?
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Dummy terminal. Oh, fun. The power fist will be fun because we can use the unarmed magazine to boost it and then just punch people. It'll be fun.
Hattie.
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness.
What do you mean?
Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other.
You think I should find ways to convince the Misfits to get along?
That'd be swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen.
Okay, I'll try to convince them.
Okay.
You tell me more about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
Tell me more about yourself.
Well, I was born on a farm out in California. Weren't much. Me, Ma, and Pa, my 2 sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
What do you think of Camp Golf? Oh, fuck.
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
How did you end up in the army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so's my sisters could eat and so's we wouldn't all be killed by raiders and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
Why are you so afraid of fighting?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
What kind of pizza did you have, Light?
Toodaloo.
Toodle-oo. Alright, we put our sexy sleeper on so we can make sure.
Hell of a battle at Nelson. I'm impressed our troops survived.
Tell me about yourself.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
How come you didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
Maybe if you try to lead by example instead of tearing them down.
You really think so? Hell, I guess it's worth a shot.
About those improvements.
What about it? I told you we need marksmanship and explosive handling
You
improvements.
actually didn't fucking tell me that, Mags.
Are you sure? I've got enough clout to get them started, but these guys are pretty lazy. I doubt they'll want to be pulled in different directions. Okay, I'll be here if you come to your senses.
Mags.
Nelson. Yo.
Yo. Know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. Well, Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig? Shit, maybe you're right. Guess I ought to give him a shot. Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west
Boneyard.
in the Boneyard. Heard of it?
Yeah.
Not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know? I joined up to get out. My family's still back there. What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical. Right.
His name's actually
I'm assuming you aren't
Poindexter.
associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Can I do for you? Are you in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me. You're trying to appeal to my ego. I must admit it's an effective tactic. All right, I'll help. But only because I want to see if it's even possible.
Tell me about yourself.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say.
You're rude.
Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need. I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
Yo. Like I said, you get the juice, we'll cut loose. My man Jack at Red Rock Canyon got the goods. But listen, once you get folks toast on Psycho, ain't a lot of room for much else. So if you got any other plans for bulking up the Misfits crew?
So he wants me to drug him.
Hey again. Yeah, what about it? Are you sure? I've got enough. You're the boss.
Come on, everybody, let's go. Everybody else. Hi, Creek. I hope work's going well. This is it?
Okay, everybody's lined up and ready to go. Any suggestions? You heard the lady, people. Get focused. I've got the one at 11 o'clock. Raz, O'Hanrahan, take the two on the right. Poindexter, the center.
Shit! I'm not ready. I'm gonna fail.
I'm really not sure how this works. That was...
I had a guns book and I didn't read it. I didn't know I was gonna need that.
Hello?
Hey again. It really, really didn't. Okay.
We have a guns book. Hold on. Can you stack guns books?
Nelson's back in our hands. We won't go
Wait,
quietly.
what?
The Legion can count on that.
Makes you wish
Patrol
for a
in the
nuclear
Mojave
winter.
almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Well, that's two. Guys, I just ate the magazine. What the
Keep
fuck?
walking.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
I fucked that up real good. God damn it. I read the book for nothing. It was the only one I had. I ate it. It tasted bad. Oh, Houlihan. Where'd he go?
We won't go quietly. The Legion.
My game is fucked. Return to O'Hanrahan.
I'm assuming you aren't associated. Suffice to an intriguing proposition. Company readiness reports are logged on the computer systems at the resort. If you hack the system, you could alter our records. Such an attempt, however, is likely to thwart efforts to motivate the squad to do actual work. If such is your goal, you should look elsewhere. I somehow
Hey again.
I'm gonna wait till they all get over there and then I'm gonna eat the magazine. Eat it again. It was so good, Luke. We gonna eat it again. Hurry up, people. Move it, move it, move it. What's it called again?
You got a lot of nerve walking around here.
Yep, guys. Oh my god, I thought they were all here.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling. I suggest you leave.
Max, stop it!
It's been a long tour. All I can think...
There
okay,
we go.
Everybody's lined... Thanks for the help. I think the whole unit's doing a lot better now.
We did it.
Hey again. It helped, but we still got a grenade range inspection to pass.
Oh, fuck. That's explosives.
After the help you gave us at the shooting range, we'll take any advice you've got. I'll line them up.
I don't think explosives stack at all.
Okay, we've got our dummy grenade. Hold the grenades
We
for
did
group,
it!
squad. Hit them in clusters and send them running.
We did it.
Yeah, I do. Thanks. I think we might survive this now.
We did it, you guys. I'm so happy.
Hey again.
How's the squad doing?
Thanks to you, I think we're in good shape. The squad seems to be functioning much better as a unit now.
Yay!
Hey.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made. Any kind, really. We neglected the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal. That's what a ranger's life is now, looking east. I'm surprised to see you here. Folks with your kind of reputation, I expect to see them cooking in the sand with some 44 slugs to keep them company. If the rangers haven't caught up to you yet, they will. Myself excluded, of course. The only thing I catch up on now is chair time.
What do you know about Caesar?
The best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be, except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Where'd he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
How did a follower wind up becoming Caesar?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam.
What happened to Graham after Hoover Dam?
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
That was the end of Graham?
It's not that clear-cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
Are the Blackfoots part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is their chief, father, and god, all rolled into one. Shoot. Adios.